Welcome back, everyone. So I had to go with a different mood, setting color. Hope you can see me well. If you can't, I can always adjust it. There we go. Thank you guys, and welcome to another fantastically amazing episode of Chevalier. My name is Sebastian Michaelis, and we are here to set the tone to help build a happy, healthy, and mutually beneficial relationships for men, for women, whether you're black, white, Asian, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, South American, Australian, South American, I think I said that, and even the people in Antarctica. Because at the end of the day, everybody needs to be wanted by someone that will love and appreciate him or her. It's a basic human emotion. So the purpose of this platform, the purpose of this channel is to help people find just that. I apologize for yesterday. Work has been a little overwhelming for me lately, but I'm definitely doing better with adjusting my time so that I can have more time to do these things on schedule. So please forgive me for the lateness in doing this video. Today, I wanted to talk about ghosting, which to me is something that's very important in the dating community, because one of the biggest things that I always hear about is karma and treating people the way you want to be treated, which is the ultimate golden rule in dating. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And so when we put ourselves on these dating sites, you put yourself out there in the club or wherever you decide to meet someone, at the park, we often meet people we are interested in, and then we meet people we're not interested in. And I always say, be man or woman enough, if you're getting to know someone and you're not interested, to just let them know that, hey, I'd rather pursue other interests, or you're not my type, or this isn't going to work. And let people know why it is not going to work. Because the number one thing in dating that we come across so much as a community, when I say community, I mean of all people who want to find happiness, is that, we want people to treat us right, but we don't necessarily consider how we treat other people. And I think that is a bigger issue, because there's this notion of, I want a man to love, to appreciate me, to give me that consideration of being that type of woman where I can be happy when I need to be happy. But we don't give that same consideration to other people. So my whole thing at the end of the day is, if you're not interested in someone, just let them know you're not interested. Just let them know they may not be your type, or tell them why. Hey, there was something you said that I didn't really agree with for what I'm looking for in a relationship, or you said something that I don't really like that goes against my principles, morals, and values of what I'm looking for. And then, if there's a discussion if it can be fixed. If not, then say, hey, at least we tried, and move on. But too often in dating, people want to put themselves in a position where they just up and disappear. They don't say anything, but they expect that consideration if the shoe's on the other foot, and don't want to be ghosted, which is basically when someone just ups and disappears. They don't return phone calls, they don't return messages, they don't call you back. You basically don't hear from them anymore. And the purpose of dating for a happy and healthy relationship is to create a situation where everyone is being treated fairly. And there's no fair treatment when someone decides to move on and doesn't have the respect and consideration to tell you why. Dating, for most people, as understood, is about karma. You treat people the way you want to be treated. And at the end of the day, if you treat people right, and you're smart enough to choose people that want what you want, you tend to get that reciprocated. But if you put yourself in a situation where you continue to stay with someone that doesn't appreciate you and what you bring to the table, and you don't walk away from it, you only put yourself in a situation that makes it worse. So I always say, if you're not interested in someone, tell them why. have a discussion if possible and see if you can fix whatever situation made that person not interested in you, so you can have a chance to try to fix it. If not, then you spend the whole time mistreating someone in a manner in which most people say they don't want to be treated, but are just as offended when it's done to them. The golden rule in dating, I tell anyone, for a happy and healthy relationship is do unto others as you expect those people to do unto you. Treat people right, and most importantly in treating people right is doing right by them. So if you don't want to be ghosted, don't ghost people. If you don't want to be mistreated, don't mistreat people. If you don't want somebody to yell, cuss, or disrespect you, don't yell, cuss, or disrespect them. Because at the end of the day, when we decide to date for the purpose of a relationship, the ultimate goal for all of us, no matter who you are, is to be with someone that's going to treat you right. Or at least treat you in a manner that you would want someone to treat someone that you love or you care about. And very often that doesn't happen. So if we give each other the respect of calling someone, or texting someone, or letting them know that we're not interested and why we're not interested, and at least start a happy and healthy conversation for an opportunity to see if it can be fixed, then we're not bringing good karma to ourselves and what we want in dating. Most of the time it's not going to work, especially if you've decided you're not interested in someone, but at the very least give yourself the opportunity to give it a chance. Because at any point in life, we all meet someone who we want to hopefully give us a chance to prove that we can be that person that someone's looking for. And very often we miss that opportunity because we're so fixated on our own selfishness, that we're fixated on our own wants, on what works for us, that we tend to forget that there's a human being sitting on the other side of the table who wants as much as we want, who deserve as much as we deserve, who deserve the same level of consideration we deserve. And when we decide to forego that thinking that, oh, well, I don't really care about them, they're not that important, I'm just going to move on and just do my thing, then we get surprised when it's done to us. We're not being fair or realistic to how dating works. So at the end of the day, in order to make the most out of dating, follow the golden rule. Treat people the way you want to be treated, or at least the way you want somebody to treat a person that you love and care about. Because I used to say treat people the way you want to be treated, and I realized that most percentage of people don't want to be treated right at all. And that's another topic for another day. But what I'm saying is, in this video, there's no need to ghost people. Just be straightforward with people. Just be honest with them. Share with them your thoughts. And if you're not interested, just let them know that. So at least when the situation dissolves, they know, number one, there's no need to keep calling. Because some people obviously don't understand the message and may not get the message right away. Because it's implied that they understand it, not necessarily that you told them. And number two, I will say in some cases, give them a chance to understand what they did wrong. Because maybe they're doing something wrong that they may not be aware of, and you might be the one person to share something with them that might help them figure out what they're doing wrong. So in all lights, be open. Communicate. Communication is one of the 4 pillars of a happy and healthy relationship, no matter what type of relationship it is. Whether it's with your family, whether it's with your co-workers, and whether it's romantic. So no ghosting. 2022, again, when I started this series, was about changing habits. And one of the habits that I wish people would change for the new year is no more ghosting. As always, I truly appreciate each and every one of you. New year, new concepts. Not new concepts that you learned, but new concepts that breed change. As always, peace. Thank you so much. We are gone. Gotta get this music fixed. Peace.